morning. Good
I
morning.
was gonna say, who's doing it?
I was like, is it me? Is it you? Because Tommy's gone.
You got it. You got it.
All right. I got it, I guess. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Thank you for joining us on a lovely Friday. It seems that the market has decided it wants to bounce, which, to be fair, we all should have seen coming. Hindsight being 2020.
This time, Japan liquidated us.
Yeah. This time they were the liquidators and we were the liquidatees. But yeah, guys. Looks like we want to go higher. Looks like we want to go a little bit higher on some things. If not, at least for a bounce. We'll see what happens. As always, though, don't make us look at soybeans. Hit the like, hit the sub. You know the deal. But anyways, yeah, guys, thanks for joining us. Lovely Friday. Let's look at some charts. Bitcoin at 88. Actually, let's do a quick equity scan before we really dive in. IWM looks okay, trying to bounce, kind of looks decent for a higher low potential, right? If the internet, there we go. A lot of things trying to carve out higher lows, guys. A lot of things trying to carve out higher lows. SPX as well, I assume. Yeah. We're just going to do rapid fire here. NVIDIA still looks pretty bad, if I'm being honest.
Being stubborn, though.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. It's all being stubborn. Let's check in on a couple things. All right. So altcoins still look terrible. Bitcoin looks okay. Equities look slightly better than Bitcoin. What do we think we're going to get this weekend, guys? Let's dive in. What do we want to look at?
I think we got to look at this bounce on Bitcoin. How you are looking at it. Let's drop the time frame a little bit. Go like the 1 hour. Like
on what? On Bitcoin?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just this is some of the most junky low time frame price action like I've ever seen, man. Like they truly are running like a special right now. Like whatever algo this is like, yeah, this is the special, man. This is really something else.
Yeah.
3 New York opens in a row, move it higher, almost exclusively a perps driven move 3 days in a row. Billions in open interest added. This move is no different. It's the same thing. We'll see how high they can squeeze it, though. You know, like we'll kind of see what they're made of. The structure is, it is, unless you make a new high here, it's sort of reminding me of like the previous range high between like the 8th and the 11th. No. You were there. You were there. Like ultra locally, like that cluster where you've just kind of like stabbed up 3 times and then dropped. You know, I don't know. Like it's just such a weird structure, man. Like it's weird, you know. Hard to, whether you're long or short, hard to position with the New York Open shenanigans that we've been seeing. So
yeah, I was not familiar with this algo's game. This is, I mean, are you having fun, Anon? Like
that's pretty wild. Yeah, it's been pretty wild. Just the amount of sheer BARTs is, I mean, it's Bitcoin. You get BARTs from time to time, but like this many, a lot of BARTs.
I mean, I almost want to count them. Like there's so like this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 5 here, 6. I'm gonna call it 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like, I mean, this is next level.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild. But yeah, I mean, I guess the only real question is like, it doesn't really matter what we do in this range. I mean, it does if you're trading locally, but we gonna break up or down. Like that's are we gonna do this or are we gonna do this? And that's really all that matters because trading the extremities has proven that you can just range trade it, right? Essentially. But usually by the
My only
Go
hang
ahead.
up with this is that I usually, for like high time frame bottoms, you typically don't see like a prominent low get left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
If you look at the previous bottoms, it's like you kind of nuke, shoulder, sweep of low, right? I find it hard to imagine we would leave all these lows behind.
Yeah.
Personally.
Like your final low. I mean, you eventually set a higher low here, but you swept this one. You know, you swept this one. You
Yeah.
swept one. You left this one finally. This is untouched. Technically, this is untouched.
Yeah.
You know, it feels to me that you're gonna get like boom, if anything, and maybe not even that. Maybe like boom, and then just
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, I still think there's a whoosh coming. I don't know. I can't shake it. I can't shake it. Maybe I'm just a gay bear. I don't know. You know, it is what it is.
I mean, look, it's Bitcoin. It can bottom whenever it feels like it.
Yeah.
It can, you know, that's why you always have to be careful, like becoming too much of a doomer around like short positioning in crypto because, you know, like shorts, it's fine to play short side, but it's like you don't want to marry like a doomer bias with crypto. It has a way of proving you wrong time and time again. But yeah, I'm just a little skeptical of like that low personally.
Yeah.
Just a little skeptical of that low.
The amount of times I've tried to play the higher low, thinking that we don't have to sweep the low, and then we eventually sweep the low is a lot. But that could be a scam, right?
Yeah.
Louis, how many times have you done that?
Oh, a lot.
Over
A
or
lot.
under 10?
Over.
Over or under 50?
Oh, I don't know about 50.
40.
Maybe like 30 times.
30 times. Okay. So Louis has tried to long the high time frame higher low 30 plus times. Louis, how many of those times has it worked out for you?
Maybe 4 or 5.
Okay. So we're at like a between 10 to 15% success rate is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Is this what happens, Louis?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like it kind of looks good for a minute and then
Yeah.
and then you sweep the low and you should have
Yeah,
just
I'll get into
stop-off.
profit. Yeah, I'll get a nice fill. I'll get a little bounce. I'll be in profit. And then
You know what's so funny is that like I've done the same thing so many times. I've been like, oh no, we're good. Like we're not taking out the low. No, we definitely don't need to take the low
it's
out.
the fear
you know,
of missing the bottom. You know, I've gotten better at that, but it's hard. You know, it's tough. I like bottom ticking. It's like it's one of my favorite activities. So sometimes you don't want to miss the bottom, so you take the riskier entry sometimes. If you set your stop like tight, it's fine, but then it starts to roll and like, oh well, I'll DCA a little bit at this low, the low, and then you get that big sweep at a low, and then sometimes it doesn't come back up, and then you start a downtrend. So it's risky business. That's for sure. So we'll see, but yeah, most 9 out of 10 times you're coming for all those lows.
It's true.
Especially when you're this close. Like
he ain't lying.
Oh, he is not.
He is not lying. I mean, do we care that this bid this morning is 100% perps driven? Does that matter? And that actually spot has been selling all morning into the pump. Do we care about that or no?
We
think it
didn't
matters.
care yesterday, and then it became noon, and then the market just rugged. So probably
Interesting.
should care, but
The perp bid is relentless this morning, I will say. Like it is
It's all will.
like, I mean, it is an aggressive twop. Like they are just sitting on the bid this morning without any regard. They are just boom, 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 boom. Just, green button.
you guys think this is a valid range?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the symmetry of the deviations. That's kind of
Yeah.
something I always look for.
So like, why would you bottom there? You know.
No, Louis is not from Buffalo. He's from Meat Stickville. So
Yeah, not from Buffalo.
Dorito, I see you in the comments, and I formally invite you on the show.
Yeah,
We
get
only
up
have
here,
3
Dorito.
guys today. And I know
Get
you
up
have
here.
the time because you're in the comments. So come on the show. Come hang out with us, brother. Tell us all about it. It'll be a great discussion. I formally invite you onto the show, Dorito. It's a small Friday show. Just us. Come hang.
No camera needed. Just come
Camera
hang out.
and social security number are needed, Tucker, actually. And
Just
submit your tax return from the past 3 years. But other than that, total privacy. Total privacy.
Louis is from China.
Louis from Wuhan. Grew up near the lab.
Dude,
Yeah.
gold relentless, bro.
Yeah, silver made highs today. It's crazy. Gold and silver, man.
What if Bitcoin ends the day at 84K today?
Then tomorrow will be at 79.
I will not get up there, Max. Not today, bro. Why?
I'm deaf. Does he mean
Okay,
deaf?
if you're deaf, then I will type it out. Dude, how are you listening to us right now? Is there closed captions on the stream?
Is there a
No way.
Nah, he's not deaf. He's fucking with me.
Who's Elmer Fudd?
What? Louis.
Oh, is that the guy with the shotgun?
Yeah.
I'm hunting wabbits.
Hold on.
How do you feel about this name change, Max?
Nah, bro, it's not even accurate. It's not even accurate, man. You know what sucks about being like a bear? One, you get a lot of shit for being a bear, which I'm all in favor of, by the way, because bears do deserve it. But then you nail a short, and then they're like, oh, he was still like, he's a bear. Like he didn't even nail the short. He shorted the bottom, and it's like, dude, no, like
Louis, that's badass. Elmer Fudd.
Classic. The British hodl guy. Yeah, we looked at him that one time.
Dude, why aren't we full port gold and silver? What's wrong with us?
dude, look at silver weekly RSI. What do we think? Do we think we get a turnaround here, or we just keep going?
I think we got to see some sort of slowdown.
Wow, Louis being a bear again. Classic. Attack him, everybody. Attack Louis. Dirty bear.
You could be a wrong bull for much longer than you could be a wrong bear, you know?
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Either way, though, doing this stuff, you're gonna get shit. It is what it is.
Yeah, there's no way around it.
There's just no way around it. There's no escaping.
I mean, you've got some bear divs, but also that doesn't really matter sometimes. So
It could just keep going, man. I don't know. That's a hard chart to want to buy into, though. Like, it's hard to buy into a parabola. You know, it is tough.
I cannot do that.
I feel like I'd rather stay sidelined and coping, or bid like any micro dip, even to like 58, right? Just like on principle. I'm like, I'd rather be sidelined and cope if you don't give me any pullback, and I'm okay with that. Sometimes it's just how it goes. But it's really hard to wanna buy into that, you know.
Bro, this is what we should have bid right here.
Yeah, that was an obvious one for sure.
We had the same one on gold. Except gold hasn't busted through.
Can you look at the pairs? Can you look at like Bitcoin gold, Bitcoin silver? Bitcoin silver looked terrible yesterday. I was looking at it. Bitcoin gold looks bad too, but maybe slightly better than Bitcoin silver. Bitcoin silver looks like some of the worst shit I've ever seen. Look at that thing.
Jeez, dude.
Relentless.
That's crazy.
Is there a signal in the SPX one?
That was the level I was looking for, by the way. Is like, so basically, if you were to draw a range from like the, I don't know, early 2025 peak, make the, no, sorry. Yeah, that one right there. Like range high and then range low is that low, the April low. I was basically just looking for range symmetry there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm like ready to be super bullish on this chart yet. I think if you get that, then oh yeah, it's time. But that was more or less what I was looking for. But my only concern about it is like, is silver and gold, are silver and gold kind of telegraphing what the SPX and NASDAQ Bitcoin pairs will look like? Like, do they all need to kind of come into the same levels?
So are you saying, hold on, what are you saying?
So yeah, pull back up like silver. Okay. Draw
USD price need to do this? Like, does the Bitcoin USD chart need to do this?
Yeah. Or no, not necessarily USD, but like, so Bitcoin, draw the bear market from the bear market range high, Tucker. Draw a horizontal line on the bear market range high. Yeah, like right around there. Yeah. Okay. Now go back to the SPX pair.
You want to put it on the side or no?
Yeah, side would be fine actually. That'd probably be better if you can do it on the side. Dude, Japan did not liquidate itself.
I know.
Crazy. They said, I heard Tucker talking all that shit. Time to liquidate him.
Time to liquidate the bears.
All right, now draw that same range high on the SPX pair.
What, down here?
Yeah, or maybe the high. You know, they're slightly different, right? But what we typically see is like these charts will move a little bit more in sync with each other. Like they're always definitely different, and there's like structural divergences. But that's my only concern is like, yeah, it'd be like that level, you know?
You mean like this?
Yeah, see how, and go back to your silver chart on the left. Drag that across to the bear market, or yeah, right there. So you see that super significant structural level. We have that same level on the SPX pair, arguably. Zoom out a little bit on it.
Yeah.
See what I mean? So they don't always move perfectly together, but a lot more times than not, like, okay, let's look at the double top of last cycle. Draw out the higher high that Bitcoin silver made.
The higher high
from the two peaks last cycle. Sorry, just literally draw like a little line across the 64K top to the 69K top right there. Yeah, so see how that made a higher high last cycle? But don't draw a horizontal line, draw like just a diagonal across the highest. Sorry, I'm just like puppet mastering you. All right, now do the same thing on. Yeah, okay. So see that. Now this time around, look at the top that we formed. SPX made a higher high, silver made a lower high, right? So there's these subtle structural, I mean, not even subtle, high time frame structural divergences that do play out, but generally the charts always kind of sync back up with each other, right? Like you can see during a bear market or during a bull market, they paint pretty similar pictures. So that's my only real concern is like Bitcoin silver looks just abysmal, you know? And I have seen times in the past where they diverge from each other a little bit, but more times than not, you will see the charts more in sync with each other rather than out of sync with each other, is my experience. But again, this time could be different because silver is breaking out of a 40-year consolidation, which has not happened in previous cycles for equities or crypto. So
yeah, we got silver, SPX, gold. So I would say I don't think USD needs to catch up with silver.
no, I don't think so either.
But
I mean all the pairs.
I think SPX needs to catch up with gold.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I think they will become more in sync with each other than they are now. Is like what I'm saying is silver is so far ahead in the downturn compared to gold and SPX. And typically you don't see them this out of sync with each other. They typically move a lot closer but have high time frame structural divergences. That's my only real concern here is just how far out of sync they are. But I don't know what you guys think about this. I'm not quite sure what to make of it because I recognize that what's going on with gold and silver is genuinely different, but they're very far out of sync with each other, which is different. It's not normal. What do you guys think?
I don't know if I have any thoughts on this.
Damn it, Louis. Come on. Tell me what the future holds. Fill out this form.
I want to see, what does SPX gold look like?
The opposite of this? Wait, oh no, never mind.
Like, does that catch up to the Bitcoin gold chart?
SPX.
That's the real question.
Oh, we got an old.
Oh, wow.
XAI. Remember that one?
Oh, he's back. Look at the old theme before I bullied you out of it, Tucker.
Look at the new theme.
You can never escape your past. That's the lesson here, ladies and gentlemen.
You see the old theme name or the new theme name?
Yeah, study.
America.
But you can never escape your past. It'll find you somehow.
What? What did you say, Max? Or Louis?
SPX gold.
Boom.
That looks like hype before the breakdown at top there.
No,
doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does indeed. Yeah, let's zoom in on this a little bit.
Yeah, it does not look good.
I don't know that I've ever looked at this chart.
I've never looked at it, but
I look at it from time to time.
Okay, so we've got SPX probably going lower against gold, aka gold going higher.
So either gold dramatically outpaces equities, which it has been doing, which is why this has been selling off because equities have been strong, or gold maintains and equities puke. But this does look like it is going lower, honestly, quite a bit. So I guess equity bulls will just have to pray that it's off the back of gold ripping and not equities dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like what would make more sense would be gold probably either trading sideways or stalling, and then SPX dropping. I feel like that would make sense, but you got the silver pair already breaking down. But equities remaining stubborn, man.
That's what they do, man. Equities.
Possibility.
I said this on the space yesterday, Louis. I don't know if you caught it. I don't want to pick a fight with the biggest guy at the bar, and equities are the biggest guy at the bar. Like, talk about a manipulate. Like, it's not a free market. Like, perfect example of that is if it's down too much in a day, they literally don't allow you to trade it. They just halt trading. Circuit breaker halts.
Yeah.
Like, they do everything they possibly can to keep equities up because they know how much is truly at stake. So I'm like, do I want to short crypto that nobody gives a fuck about if it drops? Or do I want to try to pick a fight with the greatest Ponzi to ever exist, where every politician, billionaire, every American, foreigners, literally everybody in the world is aligned that equities need to stay elevated? Like, everybody.
Yeah.
And the risk to reward is not even great. Like, it's hard to short it. Like, you can try to short individual names, they can puke, but like trying to find some like indexed like SPX and QQQ puts that are priced cheaply, really difficult to do. Like, you can maybe hit a 2 or 3x if you nail it like perfectly, or you get like a black swan. But
yeah, you're right. It's
the biggest guy at the bar,
Yeah. It's hard to time it, right? Like you said, you could take some like shorter dated stuff, but it's like really hard to time. So they can just chop it around, keep it elevated for much longer. Pretty much like what they did at the beginning of this year before they finally dropped it. That's not looking good.
What if I were to tell you Bitcoin closes the day at 83? Would you believe me?
Yeah.
Shorts liquidated.
What if I were to tell you that Bitcoin closes the day at 83?
There's no way they would do
it to me. Right? Would you believe me? Would you call me crazy?
You're crazy.
Somebody asked for Pepe.
I haven't looked at Pepe in a while.
Just buy Pepe when it's under $1 billion market cap, and then retire in like 2 years. Very simple.
What's it at right now? Like 2 something? No, it's
about
still
1.5, give or take.
This is actually crazy. Look at this. I didn't even realize this. That was perfect.
I mean, bro, the amount of times I tried to look at the 10-10 wicks across the board and argue with myself, telling myself that they wouldn't need to get filled.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like in a full-blown, like, I mean, it was like I was interrogating myself, And then I just started to see the structure, and I was like, dude, they're going to fucking fill them, of course. Like, mechanical malfunction, scam wicks down across the board.
Yeah.
And they're not going to let us get away with not filling them. It's insane.
Yeah. I was kind of going through that same kind of questioning in my head. Like, oh, yeah, well, maybe 50 or 75% of the way is enough. And I was like,
nope.
I know damn well they're going to fill it. Like, let's be real. And it's going to be slow and painful.
Yeah.
Like that price action. Jesus.
Gray? You think this is gray? Look at this. You think I have gray hair? Brother. It's not a single gray, all right?
No,
gray.
Tucker's Flow Mega, okay?
Yeah.
Just leafy light brown flow is what that is.
No, Max, this is blonde. Let's be real.
You're blonde?
Bro, come on now.
I'd say so.
I mean, I would say it's like light brown. I wouldn't say blonde, but
all right,
you're blonde. I would never describe you as being blonde. Like,
in my head, because when I was younger, obviously, like my hair was way lighter. you know. So
Yeah, so I mean, if we, go back into a time machine and look at little baby Tucker 30 years ago, maybe.
no, I mean younger as in like 8 to 10 years ago, not like 20.
All right, text me a picture right now of you in
All
like
right,
middle
done,
school.
bro.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I believe you. I do.
Because in my
10
head,
years ago, was college. Isn't that crazy? Fuck.
yeah, it's pretty cooked, Louis.
Okay, honest
We're
question.
cooked.
Tucker and Louis. For athletics back in the day, did you guys ever like bleach your hair for like the state tournament and stuff like that?
I did it once.
I shaved my head completely, like basically bald for football playoffs. Yeah,
How'd that go? Did you win?
we didn't win. No, we didn't win. This was like we got to like the semis and then lost. You don't understand the like kind of monsters that these tiny little towns in Missouri have. Just tanks, dude. Country boy. I mean, giga chads. Like
Flipping hay bills, man.
literally, it's wild.
Yeah, we've got some of that in like northern Minnesota for like hockey. Like, dude, like Warroad, like these kids, they grow up like 6 hours north of the cities and like there's nothing to do there but just play pond hockey like all winter.
Mm-hmm.
And these kids just come out of Warroad and are just like monsters at hockey. It happens. A lot of your success in athletics is geographical.
That's true.
Me, I grew up near golf courses.
Look at this. I did a reverse fade once. Shaved the top and kept the sides.
Louis has that natural reverse fade, man. When he hit 25, he just found him. It's just his time. Oh, Louis.
You
Study that, bro. Bring that back. That would pump price if you brought that back.
I've never seen a Louis hair picture before.
That
Dude,
definitely probably.
I literally guarantee that we would pump to new highs if you took a bunch of like finasteride, grew your hair back, and then bleached it like that, we'd pump 100%.
No doubt.
100%.
That definitely sped up my balding process by like tenfold doing that.
You just fried all your hair follicles.
Yeah, I just fried everything. Yeah.
Worth it, dude. Look at now you have that picture. Worth it.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, what do we want to look at?
You guys have any? It's Friday. We're chilling. Does anybody have anything they want to look at? Barry says 10-year. Barry, let's look at the 10-year.
Is this thing about to drop? All right.
Meat grinder, bro. Absolute meat grinder.
I'd say the most likely outcome is it continues to do what it's doing. Bull flag, Louis? Bull flag?
It's an ugly bull. I mean, that might be like a pennant.
See, this is
symmetrical triangle.
This is tough because like higher time frame, it kind of looks bullish, but then you zoom in a little bit and like,
yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I don't have a good read on this chart, honestly.
Higher time frame, it does look bullish.
Yeah.
You know,
if you zoom out, that technically should break higher, right? But
for sure.
But what if we got like a nasty retest of that channel first?
This? Oh my god.
Maybe not that low, but you know what I mean. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I think it could. I mean, what would force this higher?
Dude, that's where I struggle. I can't imagine like a policy shift that would genuinely like rip that out to 7% or something. I mean, that would
Well,
be
Japan keeps raising their rates. Like, I mean, their yields, right? Wouldn't we want to do that as well? No, you
Dorito.
can't raise rates though. So, yeah,
Doritos.
yeah.
Tucker. Tell us about Japan.
Tell us about Japan.
Yeah, you're the Japan quant. Tell us about Japan.
No,
And
Doritos.
if you're wrong, just issue another apology. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like we talked about yesterday, basically, we do not want our USD JPY pair to nuke. Let me pull it up for reference, right? Because it is going up, and that's perfectly fine. Right. In my opinion, it does set up for another one of these, which obviously, as we looked at, does line up with downside and risk. So, in my opinion, the higher it goes, the worse this will be potentially. But as long as it's still going up, there's nothing to worry about, you know. So that's my take on the chart. Yeah, wait.
Could you like tuck Bitcoin underneath that?
Yeah.
Has there even been like real reactive signal in this currency pair as it pertains to risk assets in recent?
Yeah.
Because like look back at the past couple of years, right? Like I don't know if there's a ton of like immediate signal in this pair.
No, not like to the day or anything like that. But if this is in a downtrend, this is in a downtrend. This, we talked about this the other day too. Now we're diverging. But August 5th happened right here because this thing fell off a cliff, right? So that's, I think if you get this thing to fall off a cliff, that's when you get some sort of Japan liquidating itself situation. But
And if Japan does liquidate itself, do you think you would see that coming or no?
You better.
no, they're just gonna do it, bro. They're just gonna be out of nowhere.
Am I the only one that finds that like joke so funny? I find it
Yes.
so funny. Not that they did it, but just the fact that you tweeted after the fact, like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know Japan was gonna liquidate it." Like, I find it
My
just
bad.
so funny because it's such an extreme, like, it's such an extreme take. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't see Japan liquidating itself.
I mean, that was just like the first thing that came to mind.
Like, dude, the amount of yap that I hear every day about the Japan carry trade unwinding and then nothing ever happens. It's like the most chud-jacked scenario of all time.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happens.
No. Like once every
Japan carry trade is going to unwind. It's like, when, bro? When? It's been like 2 years of talking about it.
Once you close shorts, it'll happen.
Once every 2 years, you get like whatever, something like that, you know, and then that's it. And everyone's like, oh, like the carry trade is unwinding, and then it's fine.
And then it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Bigfoot, bro. It's like, I see Bigfoot. Like, nah, dude, you're on drugs and you live in the woods.
Yeah.
You didn't see Bigfoot.
Did the market go down as soon as Japan raised rates prior, or did it take time? Well, I'm sure there's actually a way to put Japanese interest rate meetings on the chart. Actually, I could probably just put what do I type in? The Japanese interest rate.
JPINT.
Wow, that was impressive.
Study that.
All right, I'm gonna take Bitcoin off. Yeah. So
I still don't even think there's any actionable signal in anything here.
I don't either.
Like, you're making like positional decisions based off of these two.
Yeah, hang on. So
you're not making any decisions, man. It just
August 5th happened on the day of a hike. They hiked again here, nothing happened. They hiked again here, nothing happened. So yeah. I'm just Just a Japanese chud.
The Japanese chud. Tommy would love that. Tommy would have loved this discussion.
Tommy in Japan.
Around next time Tommy says Japan, like the Japanese yen carry trade, I'm gonna call him a Japanese chud jack.
Yeah.
See what he does. I'm gonna bait him into talking about it next show, just so I can call him a Japanese chud.
Yeah. Quick peek around the rest of the market. I mean, dude, Sol literally is hype. Like that's it's almost the same chart. Hype looks worse, but it's almost the same.
Similar.
Similar in that they're just crazy weak.
Yeah. Is this the limp meat pattern or is this deviation, bro?
Looks like limp meat.
Dude, the perps bid this morning is relentless. Relentless.
Do you have it on your trading view chart, like the open interest, or no?
Of course I do.
Good.
You want to see it?
Yeah. Of course.
You want to see my perp?
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'll show you my perp. I mean, bro, like they are just look at the amount of open interest that has come in since this morning, man. Like just insane, bro. Like
that's concerning.
500 mil in open interest. Now, granted, I'm sure there's some shorts in here, but if you look at just the raw positive correlation between open interest rising and price rising, the natural assumption, which I think is fair, is to assume that a lot of these are actually longs, fresh longs opening. And it's a pretty stark profile, man. Like it is just, I mean, they are relentless. Like absolutely just relentless on the perps bid. But here's the sketchy part too, I will say, is hang on, let's see here.
He said it's actually shorts opening. Every bear said they were going to short any pops, so why would it be longs? Well, let's check funding.
No, it's not there. I'm sure there are some shorts in there, but spot is actively selling into this. I'll show you some more of like I'll show you the CVD data here. So
Can you
look
give
at
us
this.
funding too?
Look at this. So okay. Let's look at drop this down. We don't need this right now. Okay. Look at these two right here. Okay. The top indicator right here is aggregated CVD, so cumulative volume delta for perps. The bottom one is spot. Okay. So what we're seeing here is when it's in blue like this, that means that it's like positive delta, like perps are bidding this while spot is selling, right? And what we've seen on the previous two is more or less the same thing, where spot has been selling, perps in blue, they're bidding, and then you eventually see perps come in and start shorting too, and then the whole thing unwinds. So I'm just I'm showing you that there's a active spot selling right now while perps are relentlessly bidding this thing up. I'm sure there's people shorting too, but it's pretty clear that what's happening is a perps driven rally. $500 million roughly in open interest, I think dominated mostly by longs. And spot is still pretty weak and lethargic here. So it's weird, man, to see this kind of behavior. Like,
yeah, it's I will say though, like eventually, I mean, if they keep squeezing it like this, eventually the selling is gonna run out, right? And these if they bears can't make fresh lows here soon, you know, like, and they keep squeezing it like this, eventually it's gonna lead to a bigger rally, right? Because eventually the selling kind of runs out. So that's one thing I was telling the Discord this morning is right now the pattern is hammer the squeezes, right? They're being sold into. But, you know, if they keep squeezing it and bears can't make like a considerable fresh local lows like on Bitcoin and ETH, eventually it's going to go back the other way. So bears kind of got to make a move here relatively soon.
Yeah, like down here, you need to see follow through.
I'm telling you right now, if Bitcoin loses 87 during today's session, we're going to gig a nuke. Because most of the long delta that came in was above 87. We haven't lost it yet, to be completely fair. But I'm just saying, if we were to lose like 87, 87.1, that spike up from that cluster, that's where most of the long delta came in this morning.
Yeah, what was that website, Max?
Monkeymarketterminal.com.
But
yeah, the perps bid is relentless this morning, man. It's kind of wild, actually. Like, they are just shoving. But we'll see how it resolves, because here's the thing too, is if spot actually joins in this instead of continuing to sell off, then, you know, then we can move higher for sure. But
yeah, I mean, they're just walking equities higher. They keep walking equities higher. Selling runs out. I mean, they can sustain a squeeze here. That's why, like yesterday, sure, okay, twice in a row, okay, right, that looks good. No follow through at the lows, and then they bounce back and they squeeze it again today. I don't like this squeeze very much. You know, we'll see, but.
Just doesn't look like a bottom. Just doesn't.
what I really just don't want to see happen here is, because I still worry about that high time frame low. Yeah, exactly, Tucker. I just worry that if they do really put the squeeze on here, and I don't think it would like happen today or something, but you know, if they do start trending this higher to like, you know, mid 90s, man, I feel like unfortunately that just like that's gonna kick us out into like a really shitty, you know, really shitty scenario heading into Q1, where I'm like, we left all these lows, and like, it's not that we have to take them out, it's just more times than not we do.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I feel like you're in a similar spot to like here.
Yeah, could be. But
yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just skeptical that they're going to bottom it here, like higher time frame. I guess clearly they want to locally squeeze it, which is fine. It's just,
yeah. I mean, I'd much rather bid like even if they just swept the low at like around 80, and then got back above. I'd much rather bid that than bid here. Like it's just like even though I think we're actually going lower than that, like even that's more of a higher conviction bet than just trying to play the higher low here.
I mean, what if it was like this?
It can be.
And that would suck, dude.
Yeah. That's just gonna extend everything, make everything last that much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rivian is fucking ripping.
Yeah, we could look at some equities.
Beautiful part.
Wow.
That's a neat stick right there.
Study Dr. Will's outlook.
damn, dude. I bought some Rivian calls, like small size, when Will called it out, just because the chart looked good. Should have gone way heavier into it, but
Many such
Nice.
cases.
the thing I like about taking really small size positions is just like you just don't really think about them too much. You know what I mean? And you just kind of wait and let them play out. And like the chop and whatever doesn't matter.
You could hold it for that.
It's so
Long
comfy just
time.
taking small positions. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Q1 thoughts.
this is
Just
probably
depends how we end. Sorry. Go ahead.
no, sorry. I was just gonna say this is probably a decent TP spot on Rivian potentially. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're up a lot on it, but yeah. Go ahead. Q1. What do you think?
I think it just depends how we end the year, right? I feel like if we do get a final puke here in the last week and a half going into the end of the year, I think, maybe mid-January, early February, we could find our footing and look to play longs. But I feel like if we just kind of continue to float into the new year, I think Q1 can be messy. So kind of just really depends on how we end the year, which we only have at this point, 11 days, 12 days. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still skeptical on equities. I am. But they could float it around and through the new year and then like puke it like mid-January or February, just like they did at the beginning of this year.
That's good. I mean, equities probably just keep going sideways, if not float higher, unless some sort of geological event occurs.
here we go. Here we go.
I mean, then that could cause some issues. But yeah, I'm just gonna say, pay attention to the next 15 days in the Japanese region of the world.
Tell me more about Japan, Tucker, please.
Dude, why is it always Japan? I swear to God.
There, Japan's kind of a drama queen.
Yeah.
This Venezuela stuff's getting pretty serious too. You never know.
Dude, have you seen the meme of it's like Pete Hegseth before he walks into Congress and tells them he's gonna blow up more fishing boats from Venezuela? And it's like a skinhead drinking vodka in the bathroom. It's
No.
It's insane, dude. Oh. Yeah, I do have Japan as my background. That's true. Let me find this thing. Yeah, wait, sorry. Going back to Venezuela, what's going on? I mean, I know what's going on, but like, what are your thoughts, Louis?
I mean, I don't have like it. I just think things could escalate very quickly, right? We could see a scenario where Trump gets on the buttons and just starts saying crazy shit, just like he did in the beginning of this year with the tariff stuff. But like, they're already blockading anyone getting in and out of there. Eventually, that's going to escalate at some point.
Are you telling me that Venezuela is going to liquidate itself?
I swear to God. I feel like he said, I feel like the market has already been written off. 2026 is a wash. And I think 2026 is going to be good, honestly.
I agree. It just depends on like, is it going to be good like most of the year, or is it going to be good like the back half of the year?
I think you get the opposite of what we got this year. I think you get a good Q1 and Q4, and you get a like okay Q2, Q3, or at least that's when pullbacks happen. Because like quarter seasonality wise, that's usually how it goes. Like I'm not talking about like post halving year Q1 should be bullish. I just mean like if a year in general is going to be bullish, it has a bullish Q1. And then, or bearish, it has a bearish Q1. Then it has bearish Q4, bullish Q1, bullish Q4. Q2 and Q3 are usually when corrections to that trend occur, in my opinion. But yeah, no, I think we get a bullish Q1. I think we get shop corrections Q2, Q3, and then Q4 is bullish again. In my, that's a lot of speculation, though.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's solely a gut feeling. Okay, yeah.
Dude, trade your gut though, for real.
There's minimal data to back that up, but mostly on gut. Max, I texted you the Pete Hegseth video. I might need you to watch this. Louis, you've seen it, right?
No.
Why is that kind of accurate?
Dude, so accurate. I know that's what he does.
I bet he's smoking a cigarette though while he's doing it.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, the only good thing about all this is that if we do turn around in the next month or two, like we got some really good prices on altcoins.
That's what I've been banking on, by the way, is I've basically been expecting a bullish Q1, but bullish from lower, right? That's kind of been my strong conviction that I hold loosely, is that we'll see how we wrap up this month, but it certainly to me right now feels like if we do take out that April low on Bitcoin, we could get a pretty significant bounce in Q1, but from lower after we take out that low.
Mm-hmm.
That's been like, talk about my gut. Like that's been kind of my gut feeling right there.
That's what I've been feeling too. I mean, a lot can happen in the last 10 days of the year, 12 days.
That it can.
That it definitely
like, what they
can.
Just nuke the equity market on Christmas week,
I think maybe some of the more real risk in equities has to do with like fund managers trying to like lock in profits at the end of the year than it does anything like macro concerning at this point. Like, they're all up a pretty decent amount. They might want for their own reasons, taking fees and things of that sort.
Yeah.
They might want to show a realized return, but
It's also like I'm sure people are waiting to sell like the first week of January too, right? So they don't have to worry about the taxes.
there may be some of that as well.
Yeah, I think just in general, from like the second half of December to like basically from like December 15th to January 15th is like
Study January 15th.
Yeah, indeed. It's just like probably chopping garbage and trend continuation, which leads me to believe that it's probably bearish, but it's going to be a lot of chop probably, given all the tax garbage.
Bitcoin looks like it wants to roll over here in the lower time frame.
Talk to me, Louis. Talk to me.
Put it on the hourly or the 15.
If we lose 87, we're closing the day at 82. I'm serious. But we need to lose 87 to actually drop.
Yeah.
Dude, if they just did that again, that's insane.
They're going to do it again. They're just going to keep doing what they're honestly, this algo they're running, or whatever you want to call it, is probably the most savage I've ever seen.
Menace.
Yeah, it's been brutal, man.
Genuinely.
It's been brutal for longs and shorts. Like we have been, slightly trending down, right? But I mean, bro, trying to hold shorts in this too, like having to deal with like 3 to 5% squeezes every single morning at the New York Open. Like, I don't care how convicted you are and how skilled you are. Like, that is grueling price action, man. Grueling.
Yeah.
But if we do lose 87, I'm telling you right now, we are potentially in for a major, major flush to new lows because of the sheer amount of positioning that's happened up here.
Yeah.
But it's 87. 87 is where most of the long delta came in this morning pre-market.
Here it goes.
Oh, it went to 0.
Lower it. Lower the time frame.
Yeah, of course. Here we go.
We're bottomed.
Oh,
I'm having flashbacks to the previous 2 sessions, man.
Yeah.
But
Sure,
again, it's 87. If you do not lose 87, then you're safe.
let's mark it up.
87's your level.
They have to flush it here, or else I think we're gonna go higher until the end of the year, to be honest. So it's
You guys want to see a grim? You guys want to see a grim look? Look at the open interest starting to break its trend from the past 6 hours. Uh-oh.
They were shorts, Dorito.
Uh-oh. If you lose 87, uh-oh. Uh-oh. But we haven't lost 87 yet. But if we do, bro, I'm telling you, do you see how far we have to fall? This makes the previous 2 morning scams look like nothing. Remember when I came on the show and I said, what if I told you we closed the day at 82? This is what I was hinting at. But you need to lose 87. And the reason you need to lose 87 if you're going to get that big flush, I'll show you right now. See these positions that came in this morning right here on this markup? See these? With this OI spike right here. There was about 70 million in longs that came in above 87. There were a lot more because then actually they longed at the highs again.
Oh my god, the wick. Jesus.
Right, they got destroyed this morning. But I'm saying like this is your level. If you lose 87, that's where I think things escalate in a big way. Is below 87. So
you got to send me that. You got to send me all the. I don't have any of the new scripts.
Louis, I'd be happy to send you these scripts, brother. It would actually warm my heart to see you using these scripts.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
Oh no, what's happening?
Oh,
Wait, what's happening? Oh no.
Oh,
Hang on now.
What happened? What happened? Oh. Oh.
what happened?
Looking a little slippery.
Louis, give me a whoosh.
Whoosh.
There it is. Yeah, there you go.
Say it with your chest.
Uh-oh. Hanging on at 87.
Dude, 1, 2, 3, nuke it. That's insane. 3 days in a row. I will say price action like that, I feel like front runs like a massive volatility event, you know?
Uh-oh.
Max, give me like the 5 second. What are we doing? Come on now. Maybe the 30 second or the 1 5.
I feel like the 5 second will spike my blood pressure too high.
Have the seconds charts on your favorites.
Okay, so what I can see from here is they try to hold it here a little bit. Maybe bounce it back up, 500, 800 points, maybe at the most. But this is a must-hold level for bulls. Like, absolute must-hold level. If they can manage to hold it here, they might be okay, but
Wait, this is the 5 minute?
this is the 5 minute. Because see this, longs are starting to puke here. See these two big red candles with all the sell volume? Huge open interest drop. Longs are starting to puke here at this level, as expected. But yeah, I mean, I could see him hold it here just for a little bit, maybe try to bid it back up, but ooh. Gotta hold here. If you're a Friday Bitcoin bull, you gotta hold here.
Yeah. They're going to leave us dangling going into the weekend, as per usual.
I wouldn't be so sure, Louis. I don't know.
Reverse psychology.
Yeah, they could. They could. That is a
Nice little buyback there. Underside retest.
so they're trying to long this level to save it. See the last two green candles here. Met with open interest climbing higher. The big order here came in at this level, 26 million long, came in at 80. So if we tuck back under this green box, this is where the next puke will begin, under this level. But we didn't lose 87 yet. We wicked below it. But if we lose 87, this is where the whoosh would begin, is the largest order in here came in 86.9 to 87. So if they stay above there, they're safe. But if they lose this level, it's going to get ugly.
What are those little numbers like tell you, like amounts?
These?
Yeah.
That's net delta. So it's actually showing the size of the order that came in for buys and sells at each level.
And this is perps only?
No, this is perps and spot.
Okay.
I've aggregated 5 exchanges. So this is, I have Binance, Perps, Bybit, Perps, OKX spot, Coinbase spot, Kraken spot. So combination.
Nice.
Oh, let's see what ETH looks like. ETH looks slightly better than Bitcoin here. Let's look at ETH BTC. ETH BTC green. Do we believe it?
Usually that's a sign of a pre-nuke sign.
Let's see here. Bitcoin. So the past couple mornings, ETH BTC was spiking before we sold off here, and ETH BTC was also spiking before we sold off here, and it's spiking again. So it's been characteristic of the past 2 mornings to see ETH BTC green. So look at this. I'll show you exactly what I mean. ETH BTC. So Bitcoin. Let me remove this here. Uh-oh. I better save it here, boys. That's all I'm saying. So New York scam. ETH BTC was green on the scam. And then when they rugged Bitcoin, then ETH BTC turned around pretty quickly. Let's look at yesterday's. Same thing. ETH BTC green on the scam. And then they turned it around. ETH BTC is down below. How about today? This one has been longer, but ETH BTC been very green on the scam, and Bitcoin is starting to turn around here. What do we think is going to happen this time? This indicator was made by me, and everybody in our BB community is going to get it Monday at the latest.
Promo code Santa.
Use Louis' link.
Promo code Santa. Let me put it in here.
Do you guys see the relationship I'm highlighting here?
Mm-hmm.
ETH BTC down below, Bitcoin up top. As they scam it higher, ETH BTC scams. And then when Bitcoin starts unwinding, you see ETH turn on the jets. So we'll see if they do it again. Again, Bitcoin needs to lose 87, which it hasn't yet. So look where we came back to. This block, they're trying to protect this order right here. This is your new level. If you lose this level, we are going to whoosh. If we do not lose this level, bulls are still in control.
All right. You want to wrap it up there, Max?
You don't want to catch the nuke to 82 live on stream, Tucker?
I feel like they could drag it out for another hour.
They definitely can.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, this is your level to watch the rest of the day, as far as I'm concerned, is this block right in here. This is where buyers are trying to save it. If we do lose, I mean, basically 87 still the level, but more specifically like 86.9 is where the support came in. That's your level. So above there, bulls are safe. Below there, whoosh, as far as I can tell. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are enjoying getting scammed by crypto every single New York session. It's just a wonderful, wonderful sight. But yeah, guys, stay safe out there. This is not where you want to go getting liquidated for your entire net worth right before the holidays and, you know, chasing all this junky price action. But anyways, guys, thanks again for being here. We will see you guys Monday for another episode of Market Check. But everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe and take care. Uh-oh.
Tired of outdated trading tools, confused charts, dozens of tabs, endless stress? You're not alone. Introducing BB Terminal, your all-in-one command center for crypto trading. Track your portfolio, monitor the markets, stay ahead, all in one place. From chaos to clarity, from struggle to success. BB Terminal,